let's start with reflection about the x-axis. And this is my x-axis over here, or my x line. And I'm going to treat this x line over here as a mirror. Yes, Yonella, this is the second to last lesson. Okay. All right, as a mirror. So now, guys, if my point is over here, if this is A, and I know you all know how to find coordinates, this point over here is going to be 4 and 2. Who remembers the rule? When I reflect about the x-axis, who remembers the rule? What do we do? This is my mirror over here. What's going to happen to my x values and what's going to happen to my y values? No, my Ruby, yes, there are classes during the holidays. Okay. But my question here is, what happens to my x values and my y values? Does anybody remember? I'll give you guys a hint. Okay, I need to see. Excellent. Okay, I thought I was going to need to give you guys a clue, but clearly, like Yonella and Nontando have the answer for us. Okay, if I need to get all the way to my x line or my mirror, I need to count how many units it takes to get there. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm realizing it takes 2 to get there. So I need to jump 2 over my mirror. So I'm going to go 1, 2. And this is going to be A prime over here. Okay. And what's going to happen is my x value is going to stay the same. And my y value is now going to be -2. So when we're reflecting about the x-axis, my x values stay the same, x values same, and my y values change. Okay, they change sign. Let me add there. My y values change sign. So I'm going to give you guys a challenge quickly. Very, very short challenge. I want you guys to try this one for me. And ooh, my electricity just came back. Yay. I love it, guys. Just give me 1 second. All right, my apologies. Okay, this is A. Okay, this is B over here. A, where is it? And this is C. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry, not doing so. Okay, so I want you guys to reflect A, B, and C for me about the x-axis. And when you're done, okay, do not put the answers in the chat. I want you guys to put the dancing lady in the chat for me. Okay, I'm going to give everyone 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll talk about how that looks. Yes, Buche.
Oh, ma'am, I just wanted to ask. So the only thing that changes on the the axis and all that, is it only like when we reflect it, is it only the letter that changes?
It's not going to be the letter. So can you give me the coordinates of A? Can you give me the coordinates of A? Let's have a look. A is going to be?
It's 6 and 2.
And 2, good. So our rule over here for A prime says that my x value will stay the same. What is my x value, Buche?
Your x value is 6.
So my 6 will not change. My 6 will stay the same. What will happen to my y value though? My y value is 2. What's going to happen to my y value?
It's going to change to -2.
Good, to -2. Okay, so it's not the letters per se, it's the numbers. Do you understand me?
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's just the numbers that sit in the x and in the y position.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. All right, good. All right. So guys, remember, answer A, B, and C, and give me a dancing man emoji in the chat. I've only got 5 dance man emojis, and somebody, Nondimiso's like, dancing man, oh, I love it. But I need everyone to give me a dancing lady emoji in the chat, please, when you are done reflecting all 3 of them, all 3 of those points about the x-axis. Excellent, guys. Okay, there are quite a lot of us in this class, so I'm going to expect a lot of answers from you guys. There are 57 of you, so I'm going to expect 57 dancing ladies in the chat, please. Zizole, just the emoji for me, my sweetie, not the answers themselves. Yeah. I know there are 60, but 3 of us are teachers. That makes 57 of you guys. Okay. Some of you guys, your maths is like on point. Yeah. Okay, excellent. And remember, guys, 1 emoji for me, please. All right. Okay, so I need 2 volunteers. Somebody's going to do B and C for me, please. 1 person to do B and someone else to do C for me, please. Okay, Mutebang, are you ready? Do you want to do B? Give me the coordinates for B, please.
Okay, ma'am.
What are my coordinates?
Well, the X value is -3.
Good, -3. And my Y value?
Is +3.
Oh, but I feel like you've already reflected it. So if I had to reflect my B and find B prime, then I'd find that my X value will stay -3 and my Y value will be 3. Well done. You kind of like jumped ahead there, but absolutely. Okay, well done. Well done. Yonela, what about C? Let's do C together.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, give me the coordinates for C, my sweetie.
The X value is going to be 10 and
Good.
the Y value will be 1.
Good. So it moved from -1 and my C prime is 10 and 1. You guys are way too good at this. No worries. Welcome, Lesego. Okay, now we're going to reflect about the y-axis. Does anybody remember what is the rule about when we reflect about the y-axis, when we reflect on this line, if this line is our mirror? Yes, Rolivua. And you're the one who picked it up last time, so I bet you know exactly what it is.
Yes. Y value is the same and X value changes the sign.
Good. So my y values will stay the same and my X values will change. Values will change sign. Okay, well done. I knew you knew this. There was no way. Okay, very well done. All right, guys. Okay. Another challenge. Okay, here is A. I'm going to give you guys A over here. B over here. And C over there. And I want you guys to reflect them about the y-axis. Okay. I'm giving you all 2 minutes. Go for it. And when you're done, please put a smile emoji in the chat. Okay. Only 1 emoji. Just 1, guys. And Bushi's already got their hand up, so I'm assuming that Bushi is going to answer a question for us because I see you guys. Sanelisa says, I think I understand now. I hope you do. Oh, Violetta, I love that. My maths educator said I'm doing well and I must keep up the good work. I agree with your maths educator. You are doing well, Violetta, and you should keep it up. Oh, Bushe has a question. All right, Bushe, let's take your question.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
I have a little bit of a question with like with the whole y-axis thing. I picked up the reflecting about the x-axis, but the y I'm like a bit confused. do we, I'm
Okay.
just confused.
All right. Okay. Let's use A as an example. We'll do A together. Okay. What are the coordinates for A, my sweetie?
There is 2 and 5,
Which one comes first, my X or my Y?
or then it is 5 and 2.
Good.
5
My X
comes
value comes
first.
first, 5 and then 2. Now our rule says if I want to find A prime, I'm just going to delete sign over here so I have space. Okay. It says that my Y value will stay the same. What is my Y value? What is my Y value, Boucher? Hello?
Oh, yes.
What is my Y value, Boucher?
Oh, the Y value is 2.
Good, it's 2. So my Y value is going to stay the same. But what happens to my X value?
Then it changes.
Good. So what is it going to change from? From 5 to?
-5.
-5. And that's it. We're doing the
Oh,
exact same thing we did when we were reflecting about the X-axis. It's just that the rules are different on which one changes. Do you see that?
okay, yes, ma'am. Happy.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Luande, do you want to do B with me? Let's do B
Yes,
together.
ma'am.
Oh, excellent. I'm going to write it up here because I'm running out of space. What are the coordinates for B, Luande?
It's +5 and
Which one
positive
comes
6,
first?
negative
-6 and let's have a
and
look. We're still looking at
5.
B, right? -6, good, and 5. Well done. -6 and 5. Now, if we have 2 reflected about the y-axis, my B prime, what's going to happen to my
It's
X
going
value?
to it's going to change.
Good. What is it going to change to?
6 and 5.
Excellent, because my y value stays the same. See how easy that is?
Yes, ma'am.
Very, very easy. Well done. Okay, Mutebang, let's do the last one. Let's do C. Hi, Mutebang.
Sorry, ma'am, I don't. It's just that it's like it took me out, but I wasn't taken out. It's confusing, ma'am.
Oh,
But anyway,
okay.
ma'am, I can answer number C.
Okay, C. Give me the coordinates for C.
It's -1 and -2.
Excellent. And if I had to look for C prime, what would my values change to?
It will be -1 and +2.
Sure. Are we sure about that? Which one changes sign? Have a look in the chat. Everyone in the chat's like, I know. And it's just writing it in the chat for you.
Is 1.
Good. My X value then changes to 1 because my X value changes sign. And what happens to my Y value?
Is it is it -2?
Yes, it is, but you don't sound very sure.
Yeah, I know, ma'am.
Look
really
here, our rule
confusing.
says that our Y value, what happens to our Y value?
It stays the same.
It stays the same there. My Y value was -2, so my Y value must stay -2. You see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that's what we're getting at. Yeah, I hope that makes a little bit more sense.
Okay, ma'am, thanks.
All right, awesome stuff. Okay. All right, thumbs up, thumbs down. How are we feeling about this? Because what we've just done here is actually a recap of what we did last week, Wednesday. How are we feeling? Excellent, excellent. Amazing stuff. All right, I've only gotten like 4 people saying, okay, there we go. Whew, thumbs up. I thought there were only 4 people who felt okay. Okay, Excellent, guys. Thumbs up. Okay. Excellent. Thumbs up all around. Now, today we're going to learn something a little bit different, and I need you guys to stay with me. Okay. We are going to be rotating figures. Okay. Now, what we've been working on so far is we've only been working on reflecting a point. So we've looked at A, and we've taken A and we've reflected it about the x-axis or about the y-axis. Or we've taken it and we, what did we do first? We translated it. So we took x and we plus 8, and then we took y and we minus 2. So we translated the point. But now when we rotate figures, we're going to have to look at rotating a whole figure, a whole shape. So we're going to be rotating, could actually write shapes instead of figures. Okay, so I'm going to draw a shape here quickly. 2 and 2, that's A, that's B, and that's C. Do you guys already, tell me in the chat, we already know what kind of shape this is. What shape is this? Karabo says a TR. What is a TR? Good, it's a scalene triangle. You guys are great at this. Awesome, it's a triangle. Okay, we can tell that it's a triangle. Good. So what we're going to do, okay, we are going to rotate this. We're going to rotate this shape, rotate 90 degrees. Okay, so we're going to rotate it 90 degrees. So from where it's sitting, and we're using this as our point, right? It's almost like I'm taking, for instance, let's say there is a hook. Let me draw a hook quickly. There is a hook, and on the end of that hook, there's a tiny little ball. There's like a hook and a chain. Sorry, I'm forgetting the chain. There's a hook and a chain. And what we want to do is we want to take this tiny little ball and we want to rotate it 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, 90 degrees clockwise so that it ends up over here. Okay, like this. Okay. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, so this is what we are doing at the moment. Okay. So we are going to rotate this by 90 degrees. But what's going to happen here is that we are going to learn the rule on how to do this. Okay. So what's going to happen is we're going to have xy. We're going to have an x value and a y value. And in order for us to rotate this 90 degrees, what's going to happen is my y value and my x value are going to switch positions. So I'm going to take my x value and I'm going to make it my y value, and I'm going to take my y value and I'm going to make it my x value. Okay. And then I'm going to make my y value negative. That's what's going to happen. Okay. Now, I want you guys to try this as an example. Can you give me in the chat the coordinates for A? Give me the coordinates for A, guys, in the chat. Let me know. Thank you, Saneliso. Excellent. It's 2 and 2. Right. Thank you, Caleb. Excellent. 2 and 2. So now what's going to happen is, I'm going to write here A, 2 and 2. Now, if I rotate this point A 90 degrees, I'm going to take the x value and the y value and I'm going to switch them around, which is easy because it's just 2 and 2. So it's just going to be 2 and 2 again, 2 and 2. But this first value that I have is going to be negative. Okay. negative. I think I'm going anti-clockwise instead of clockwise here. I'm going anti-clockwise. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, this is anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. So we're going in that direction. That way. Okay. We're going that way. All right. So my new value for A is going to be over here. -2 and 2 there. Okay. So guys, what are the coordinates for B? Can you tell me what the coordinates for B are? Yo, you guys are super fast. Yo, Saneli, so. And there was someone right before you, Mutabanga as well. Good. My coordinates for B are 7 and 7. Now, if I have to rotate them, what is my new value for B going to be? Sorry, this is A prime. That's B prime. What is my new value going to be? Remember, my X and my Y value will swap and my Y value will become negative. Good. It's going to be -7 and 7. Right. Then that is going to be over here, -7, 7. All right. Now, what are my values for C? What are my values for C? Nontando, it's definitely not 10 and 10. I think it's because the other two were 10 and 10. So now you're like, were 2 and 2 and 7 and 7. And now you're like, 10 and 10. No, this is going to be 10 and 3. Good. My X coordinate is 10 and my Y coordinate is 3. Now, if I want to find C prime, I need to take my X value and my Y value, switch them around. And then you guys need to give me the negative of the Y value. Good. So I'm going to switch them around. I'm going to go, this is 3 and this is 10. And then my Y value is going to be negative. There we go. -3. So now when I get to this side, I'm going to have -3 and 10 all the way up here. Okay. And there is my, sure, and my drawing is dismal. Yeah. And that's A prime, that's B prime, and C prime. Now, what's happened to this shape is that it's moved 90 degrees that way, 90 degrees that way, and 90 degrees that way. Okay, everything has shifted 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Okay, let's do another example before I ask if you guys understand. Okay, let's do another quick example. Okay. All right, so this is my A. This is my B. And this is my C. I want you guys to give me the coordinates for A prime, B prime, and C prime. Sanelisa's giving me the answer for A. Oh, look what I'm doing. I'm trying to write with an eraser. I have no idea what's wrong. Okay, there we go. This is a triangle. There we go. Okay, there we go. So what's going to happen here is my A coordinate is going to be 5 and 1. Now, if I want to find A prime, what do I need to do, guys? I need to take my X value and my Y value, and I need to swap them around. And then I need to make my X or my new Y value or my new X value negative. So I'm going to go 1 and 5, and this value over here is going to become negative. So I'm going to go to the other side. I'm going to go -1 and 5. There is my point again. There is A prime. Okay, I want you guys to do the same thing with B. My coordinates for B are 2 and 7. I already see a lot of you putting them in the chat. What is B prime going to be? Let me know. Thanks, Bonolo. I see it. So what's going to happen to my X and my Y values? Well done, Lwandle. I can tell your brackets are in the wrong place, but you definitely gave me the correct answer. So I'm taking my X and my Y and I'm swapping them around and I'm making my Y value negative. So I'm going to get 7 and 2, and then this one is going to be negative. So I'm going to go to -7 and 2 over here. Yeah. And that is my new B prime. That's B prime. Okay, give me my values for C, guys. What is my coordinates for C? Good. Thank you, Saneliso and Caleb. Excellent. My values for my coordinates for C are going to be 9 and 6. And if I have to translate them 90 degrees anti-clockwise, what is my new value going to be? Easy stuff. Well done, Caleb. -6 and 9. Okay, flip. So I'm going to go to this side, go to -6 and all the way to 9 up top there. And this is C prime. And this is my new shape. That's now been rotated 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Okay, thumbs up, thumbs down. How are we feeling about this? And it's like, oh, now I understand. See, it works, my dude, it works. Excellent. I'm getting quite a few thumbs up. Guys, if you're not feeling confident, put that thumbs down because we're about to go into a breakout room with Teacher Cat if you're still stuck. Okay. Oh, Lesheva, I love it. Sheva's like, I love maths. Me too, my dude. Me too. Okay, so if you're still stuck, Teacher Courtney, can we put up the breakout room, please? Could we give everyone the option to the breakout room? If you're still stuck, please, guys, head to the breakout room. Oh, I love that. I love that, guys. Awesome. All right. So if you guys are still a bit confused and you guys want to go to the breakout room so that Teacher Cat can explain this again, this is the time for you guys to do it. Okay. Take the opportunity to go to the other room so that you can learn. And if you are not stuck, you stay. Okay. Yes, Pogulhe.
Coco, you're on mute.
I'm having a whole conversation by myself. Sorry, guys. Please raise your hand or put it in the chat so that Teacher Courtney can move you. Oh my goodness, I'm doing so wonderful today. All right, we're going to give it one more minute, actually, not 2. 1 more minute, and then we're going to move on. Okay. Buche says they'd like to join.
Sure.
But listen, like maths was fun until they added letters. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I still find it fun. The letters make it even more interesting for me. I know, Saneli, so it's so much easier here. So much easier. Oh, sorry to hear. I'm so sorry to hear that. All right, we're going to continue in this class. Everyone else has gone to the other class. If you're still here, that means that you guys are with me. Okay, you guys are still with me. All right, we're going to learn. If you're still here with me, we're going to learn how to reflect this anti-clockwise, not by 90 degrees, but by 180 degrees. Who's up for the challenge? Let me know in the chat. Are we ready for the challenge? Yes, Etoken. Love it. Saneliso, we're going to have a brain break when everybody else gets back. Okay. And I'm telling you guys, 180 degrees is so much simpler than 90 degrees. Trust me, easy stuff. Easy. Okay, so here's the new rule. When we want to rotate the coordinates or the shape, and I want to remove the shape because we're going to use the same ABC. The numbers do stay the same, absolutely. I'm going to have X and Y. Watch how easy this is. And this is what's going to happen. My numbers are going to stay exactly the same. My numbers are going to stay exactly the same. The only difference is that this is going to be negative And that's going to be negative. How easy is that, guys? Like chump change, guys. Easy, easy. With that being said, then Etoken, with that easy that you're giving me in the chat, guys, give me the coordinates for A, and then give me the coordinates for A prime. Let's do this. Let's go. I know you guys can do it. And then give me the coordinates for B and for B prime. Go for it. And give me the coordinates for C and for C prime. Go. Good. Okay, we know that this one is 5 and 1. Now, A prime, guys, what's A prime going to be? Easy stuff, negative 5, negative 1. Now, while you guys are giving me, okay, I'm going to write down B. We already know what B is. B is 2 and 7, and C is 9 and 6. Guys, give me the coordinates for A prime, B prime, and C prime. While you guys are writing the coordinates, I'm going to plot them, and we're going to see what we're going to get. Okay. So the first one is negative 5 and 1, so it's over here. That's A prime. Okay, well done, Etoken. Violetti, give me B prime now. Give me B prime. Okay. Well done, Bunolo. Too easy, guys. Negative 2 and negative 7. Well done. So I'm going to go to negative 2 and negative 7. Down here. Okay, there we go. And this is B prime. And then C, easy. 9, negative 9, and negative 6. Negative 9 and negative 6. Am I correct here? I think I've done something really, really weird here with B prime. This is definitely C prime. Negative 2 and negative 7. There we go. Shoo. What am I doing? B prime. Okay. And there is our new shape. And you guys will notice that it's exactly opposite. It's like if I drew a mirror like this, these two things are exactly opposite each other. So easy, Hermione. Do you see that? So nice and easy. I mean, I can set you guys free now. You guys are like experts at this stuff. Okay, do we want to do one more? I feel like we can do one more. That's okay, Jaden, as long as you're getting the work right. Saneliso. Okay, let's do one more because these are easy. They're very, very easy. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how we can do this over a line and it would still be the same. Okay, here's my A. Here's A. Here is B. And here is C. Guys, give me the coordinates for A prime, not A, B, and C. I know you guys can find A, B, and C. I want you guys to give me the coordinates for A prime, B prime, and C prime, please. I will give you guys the coordinates for A, for B, and for C. You guys give me the coordinates for A prime, B prime, C prime. A is negative 5 and negative 6. B is 2 and negative 4. And C is negative 5 and negative 1. Okay. Excellent, Ilanda. Well done, Caleb. Sure, you guys are crushing it. Yes, Yonella. Good. A prime is going to be 5, positive 5, and positive 6, because we're switching signs, remember? Goes from negative and a negative and a negative, gives us a positive. Don't forget that. And B prime. Ooh, a little bit of a miss, just a tiny little slip up, Saneliso. Yes, Etoken and Yonella, you guys are 100% correct. Well done, Caleb. Negative 2 and 4, and then C prime. Violetta, be careful. Violetta keeps forgetting pluses and minuses. Be careful. Okay. What is C prime, guys? Well done. You guys are whole rock stars. Amazing. Amazing. C prime will give us positive 5 and positive 1. Let's plot this, guys. Let's actually put these up. 5 and 6. 5 and 6. That's A prime. And then B is negative 2 and 4 over there. B prime. And C prime will be 5 and 1. C prime. Okay, and if I join these to each other, guys, just, you know, my drawing is not 100% the best. Okay, there we go. I can literally draw a line across like that. And this thing is exactly the same as this thing. Thumbs up, thumbs down. How are we feeling? I am trying suddenly. So Tahila says they're happy. I'm glad. Ah, Karabo, I agree. So easy. So easy. Okay, that's it. That's it for us, guys. We're only going to do 90 degrees and 180. I think in the next class, we'll do clockwise. Okay, Teacher Courtney, can we call back the other class? I think we might run out of time.
Of course.
Thank you. I know, Lade, right? Could never be this easy, guys. It's so easy. No, Saneli, so trust me, that same energy you've got, use that in class because you're great here. You are, guys are excellent here. That means in class, take that same energy to class and remember to ask as many questions as you want, even in class, because that's how we learn. Yeah. All right, I'm glad we had fun with this. Maths is not hard, guys. I knew it. See, Karavo, you're doing great. Yes, Aziza, I agree. You guys are the goats. Definitely. Tahila, love it. I love it. Okay. Well done, guys. Saneli, so trust me, in high school, same energy. Same energy. All right. Okay. I think we're all back. All right, so we're just going to do a quick recap. And for those of you who are in the breakout room and you guys didn't get to rotate 180 degrees, I'm going to show you guys what we are going to do in that regard. Okay, I'm just going to write it down. And if you can, if you don't know how to take a screenshot, then write down the rules that I'm about to give you. Okay, write down the rules. Okay, so if I rotate anti-clockwise by 90 degrees, I go from X, Y, and then what happens to my signs? My X and my Y, they swap. So I'm going to have Y and X, and then my Y value will become negative. Right? Now, if I want to rotate and with 180 degrees, it doesn't really matter whether it's anti-clockwise or clockwise. I can just rotate 180 degrees. What's going to happen is I'm going to take my X and my Y values and I'm going to keep them exactly where they are. I'm not going to move them. I'm just going to change them from negative and negative, from positive and positive to negative and negative. And look at Maya getting 90% for maths. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Oh, suddenly, so I know. All right, everybody take a screenshot if you can.